Alright, welcome back everyone to Platform Party. I am your gamer, Attention Zero. We are continuing where we left off with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of Ragnarok. And before we start, please hit that like button after watching this video if you like so far. Really great to show you support for the channel. And if you want to be a part of the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I would like to support, and I'd like to continue putting more videos out for you guys for entertainment and for a little bit of enjoyment. A little bit of both. So without further ado, let's get to the game.
And bring a sturdy ship. And bring a sturdy ship.
Be on your way, please.
Okay, we need to go up. How do we get out?
And bring a sturdy
I
ship.
heard that.
I reckon they're lying to us about the invasion, just to keep us down here.
Fine by me. What with all this drink and feast to get through?
I have no idea how to get out of this cave. How do we go over there? I might have to make my video longer because I'm not trying to stay on this for too long. I don't know. It depends. Let's go. Okay. Not too far from where we need to go. Just gonna open the map a little more. Make some room, clear the air, and maybe find some more of those hidden hideouts.
Please! Please! Don't do this! Don't do this! There is nothing to gain by killing me. I'll say nothing. I never saw you here. Please!
You'll be fine. Just keep still so you don't make me miss. Blood ties are frozen. Get from the side. Taste it!
It's over. They'll not harm anyone else.
Oh, thank goodness you came, High One. They killed my friends, the bastards! I would give you something in thanks, but they already had everything of worth that was in my pack.
Really, it's fine. Get to safety, and we shall call it even.
Stop by my shelter. I'll give you something there. Nothing fancy, just something to say thanks. Your dagger shelter, it's called. These giants here, they said there's more of them. Might be their leader. Up in the hills, northeast of Stormilna, they said.
If my path should take me that way, then perhaps I will pay them a visit. Can you get to your shelter from here?
I think so.
Then I may find you there someday. Good luck.
There's a mystery.
Yeah!
go.
Sure.
I assume in that house.
This is the place. The old home of Grama and Lom. Whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet. This wondrous cup of theirs should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
Break it.
High one! More like feeble one! You're a coward, aren't you? Malbigger has trained us well! You have no hope! I can't give up, you one-eyed fart! They think you are the most merciful of all the Asir. It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigor is.
What's in it for me?
I do not know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malbigger is at the dam to the west. And now? Will you spare me?
No, why not?
Until next we meet.
There will be no next. You can be sure of that.
I took a key. Let me see what this key is for. for the weapon. Let me another different version. Let's see what this one does. So this is a knockdown. Okay.
Find Malvigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. We'll find Malvigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angerboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angerboda. If the Salaka rejects Malvigor, then it is a false tool, and Sutter pins his hopes on a worthless toy.
Alright. I won't have to fight with certainty. Realistically, I'm not sure. Could be easy, could be hard. The first fight wasn't that hard, just I was a little rusty since I haven't played Valhalla in a while. What will the next DLC will be about after Ragnarok? Probably about an Isu artifact, maybe? Hard to say. If we don't go down this mountain, we should be there in no time.
These rugged views. They remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. There is the dam. This tempest. It is unnatural. These rugged views. They remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. And the trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with the Vanya. Taking Freya as my bride. It helped end that strife, but it ended many other things too. What trickery is this? What do you see, Sunan?
Damn. They're dead already?
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Aesir, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugrs necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You? The one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat? Will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So be it. Inflict a fate worse than death. Or or die trying.
I boxed this one.
Nicely done! Impressive footwork! Should I prevail, I must adapt some maneuvers for my You are the greater warrior. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one! End my misery! Oh, Ymir, true, O Father, my body comes to you, sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No, you do not. Malvigar was right. I must find out more about the Zalakar. Perhaps Hirakin. I've seen nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim. That leaves Ivaldi. We must seek him out. Where was it? The old workshop ruins in Vangrin? Yes, that is the place.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. That was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that. But the weapon released my icicle attacks, like launching from the sky. But I'm gonna change my weapon after I'm done with this DLC. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, that'll just explore some more, knock things out, get it done, etc.
Yeah!
get it, further I can continue where we left off. Yeah.
This is the old workshop that Evaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Very salty.
Utterly useless.
Evaldi.
Found anything worthy of your talents? This will have to do. Soon you can put them to good use.
By Emir, is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard.
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light or their stories. I do.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves' immortal light, Uga by Uga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
Asa.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Langren was once home to your rival,
Sindri and
Sindri.
Brock.
Broken.
Cool.
Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
Another time about this. Yeah, probably this.
I should look around for any signs leading to the shelter. A runic symbol. The shelter must be close. Dwarves have left their mark here. There's a shelter not far from here. Woven markings. If I follow, they will lead me to a shelter. A double one. Clever.
I'm assuming this one.
A dwarf mark. They must be in hiding nearby.
I assume I take the boat. Turn this way.
The shelter's close. I feel it. A dwarf mark. They must be in hiding nearby. dead end.
Here lurks an enshrined root of a usership, that most ancient of trees, and the nurture of all things. Yep, I go up.
So this is where they hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. I should head inside.
Oh, is it all shelters? Go.
We don't want more trouble.
Ah, sneaky shelters. Found them all.
Ho there! Want to paint some of my attractive wares? Everything is half the price of yesterday.
Half the price? That seems generous.
Well, I doubled the prices yesterday to make a profit, but nobody bought anything. So, half the price today.
You haven't been doing this very long, have you?
It's my second day.
I'm curious.
Goodbye for now.
So many starving dwarves to do so much shit.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakland.
Which one is Oakland?
So, the Lord of Asgard arrives. I have several contracts from Reda to choose from, all worth your while. Thank you for taking the contract.
Let's see. Which one is Oakland?
A sight for sore eyes.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Ogler.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
Those two are dead. Keep looking.
So much shit.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brocker or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Broker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brocker when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
What do you want?
No, I'll just. Of all our enemies, Samara is the worst, is the most vicious. I remember when she searching with bitter rivals. She led the coup against him, almost claimed his crown, and then announced their marriage. I know not what deal was struck, but we must remain forever alert to her plots. Only speaking to an adolescent Boulder.
Here to
Us
help.
here? Here?
Three times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
Horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special meat.
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special meat?
What's that frosty ass got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildee with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Don't hang around here.
Is it too much to ask?
You wouldn't know decent if it sprouted wings.
How do we get out?
You wouldn't know decent if it sprouted wings, flew up your arse sideways, and... You wouldn't know decent if it sprouted wings, flew up your arse sideways, and laid a golden egg.
There.
Leave us in peace!
I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest. of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. Yatna too. The mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. Surely there is some sign of Sindri here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it.
We should roast one of those great bulls. Maybe put it to himself. That's it.
What do we have here? The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's House, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's House. That is where I should go next.
There was a crow nearby. I can fly up there. I forget. I'll do it next time.
Just stand there. Get it over. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. Put me out of my misery so I don't have to look at you.
It's safe now, but maybe not for long.
What are the chances? Saved by the High One. Thank you, truly. I only wish you'd got here sooner. Poor buggers deserved better. You ever find yourself in the Hutta shelter, I would be keen to repay your kindness somehow.
If my path leads me there, then very well.
The giants you just killed answered to another. Mean bastard, I hear. Sounded like you can find them west of Gömelstifla, should you be so inclined.
That's not very specific. But I may take a look, see what can be found.
I could not glean much more than that, sorry. Right then, back to the shelter for me. Good hunting, High One.
Alright, let's go get Sindri. Hurry this up.
This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. Likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. Hope I'm not too late. The giants have no mercy. When I face them, I'll show them none. Roasted upon the flames. That body over there. I hope it's not who I think it is. This mark. Whoever he was, he had his Uber cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Kalda's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool, all this was a meat. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Bro.
Much! Not even...
Chance led to Sindri's capture, but the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
Well, we got Sindri. Well, body, I guess. I keep forgetting when you pick up a body, you can put it on your mount and just ride with it. Yeah. Why not?
such as Sindri's are of lesser value. Still, it can't be coincidence that Kalda sated the Salakar with the hookers of so many races. Musvel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else.
It cannot be. Is this Sindri, noblest of dwarves?
Please let this not be our missing master.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
Damn.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker.
Let's go upgrade myself.
Strange. I've never seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats.
Son of a rock.
I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow. And make him amenable to my wishes.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop.
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lobbed his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written.
How can I tell Brocker we're missing the tools?
Where could they be?
There's something wrong, Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brocker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. I'd be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Alright, we just gotta find these tools and
I'm
get
very
started.
fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs is exhausting. Oh, Loki. Friend, betrayer. What I'd give for a moment of your gilded conversation. Even the lies. If I were Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps. A majestic oak. Surely this is Sindri's beloved acorn tree. That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough. Tools of Sindri's trade. I must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins.
Alright, that was quick. Own boss, right over here.
I hear Versal can't.
The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God!
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage, that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Evil has come. Perhaps he can be of use.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off!
You must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death. Recast the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Balder?
Balder lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Ivaldi has come. Perhaps he can be of use. Dwarves have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll. Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But the fine Sutter was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutter's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
That was a long thinking for more.
senses. I should check on Broker, see if he has come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further.
Oh, we got time. It's just right over there. We got time. We can really kill the last boss over here.
Yeah! We should be cautious around here.
I die for the cause! In Sultan's name! Where, oh where?
I heard there were 3. I did 3 on the video. Nice. That was fun. Alright, let's continue with the story.
These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
The finest? I forged better in my sleep.
Yeah? Is that why you were...
Greetings, dwarf. I am Harvey of the Asia.
Is that why you were snooping about in the ruins of the old workshop?
Well, the work against Surtur, not as much. But either or, if I had a nice one, it'd be
Stole
perfect.
everything I had, dimwit.
Wait, let me upgrade my hoop.
Let's talk again soon. Raidmar's armor. He wore it when his sons turned against him. Dwarves believe it to be cursed. I don't think they'll mind if I relieve them of this malediction. Good to see you're getting along. So, broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up me arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own...
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, One that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that.
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Aetri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more... amenable.
I'll return when I'm done. And I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
Alright, let's go sabotage stuff.
Let's get on with it then.
Yes, you just follow my lead.
Who put you in charge?
I have work to do. Attack on sight here. So this is where Sin Manor creates a mysterious... So this is where Sin Manor creates a mysterious...
Keep watch on my back!
Hey, come here a moment.
You're dead! We stole the fire!
Give me a hand over here.
Hey, come help me out!
Gangatos! Kommt ihr runter!
What's up?
Lucky dream of such twisted figurations of nature.
Leave no breathing space!
Your pain, right?
Keep back the leaving!
Give me a hand with this. Give me a hand!
Grete! Skeeter! Leave me! Leave me!
Not even Loki could dream of such twisted aberrations of nature. This is just a small vengeance for what you did to Frigg.
Oh, this ain't over here. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm curious.
You let me out of here, you bastards! You haven't got the stones to fight me fair. Come on! Let me out right now! I'll take you all on!
Awful brave for one so tiny, ain't it?
Dog to die.
Over here! Help! Help!
You're safe now.
I suppose I should thank you. Would have killed them all myself, of course. Why do you think they caged me up? Scared of me, they were.
That is one explanation. In any case, you should find somewhere safer than here. If not for your sake, then for any giants you may slay.
You make a fair point. Still, you helped me out, and where I come from, we repay acts of kindness. Meet me in the Hodder shelter. You know of it. Great big treasury hall, yes? I'll sort you out with something. Oh, and if you're looking to smash a few more deserving skulls, this lot kept talking about their leader. Mean bastard, I reckon. If I remember right, sounds like you'll find them in a small valley, by the swamps east of Abolvat Milna.
Perhaps I will seek out this leader of theirs.
And I shall look forward to hearing of your battle back at the Hodder shelter. You make them bastards pay, eh? Good luck to you.
Alright everyone, we are going to wrap it right here for the video. I think we'll do one more video, and I think that should wrap up the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. So without further ado, this is Platform Party. I am your gamer, Attention Zero. Catch you all on the next one. Peace.